Goalless draw in Group B match leaves the Syrian manager targeting victory against Jordan on Friday to keep qualification hopes on track. Jonathan Zorrilla, number 8 in white, of Palestine, and Osama Omari, number 11 in red, of Syria in action during the AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019 football match between Syria vs Palestine held at Sharjah Football Stadium in Sharjah. All photos by Pawan Singh, the National Mohammed Darwish, number 23 in white, of Palestine in action during the AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019 football match between Syria vs Palestine. Sameh Maraba, number 10 in white, of Palestine in action during the AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019 football match between Syria vs Palestine. Sameh Maraba, number 10 in white, of Palestine and Osama Omari, number 11 in red, of Syria in action during the AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019 football match between Syria vs Palestine. Ahmad Al-Saleh, number 2 in red, of Syria in action during the AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019 football match between Syria vs Palestine. Sameh Maraba, number 10 in white, of Palestine and Abdallah Jaber, number 14 in red, of Syria in action during the AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019 football match between Syria vs Palestine. Syrian fans were in full voice as their nation took on Palestine in the Asian Cup. Pawan Singh, the national Palestinian fans before the start of AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019 football match between Syria vs Palestine. Bernd Stange, the Syria manager, said it felt like his side were running into a wall against Palestine, after they were held to a goalless draw by their unheralded opponents in their Asian Cup Group B opener. The point earned in Sharjah on Sunday night was Palestine's first in their history of playing at this tournament. They had lost all their matches in their Asian Cup debut in Australia 4 years ago. The draw against Syria also meant they avoided joining Bangladesh in an unwanted record, that of a country losing their first 4 matches in the Asian Cup. Given that the Syrians had come so close to qualification for last year's World Cup in Russia, they started this competition in UAE with high hopes. Read more on Asian Cup. Syria and Palestine share goalless draw as Asian Cup clash fails to live up to the hype. Syria football team train in Sharjah ahead of 2019 Asian Cup opener. In pictures, Syria vs Palestine emerges as the hottest ticket download. Get your 2019 Asian Cup wallchart lowdown, groups, teams, tickets and all you need to know about the tournament. Although they fell short of expectations in their opening match, Stange, their German coach, said at least they had managed to avoid a shock loss, unlike Group B's standout side Australia. Jordan, who face Syria next, beat Australia 1-0 in Al Ain earlier on Sunday. Who expected Jordan could beat Australia? That is football, Stange said. It's the first game in the tournament, and this is why it is the greatest sport in the world. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. It is a big surprise. 88% possession and 600 passes, they lost a game. That happened. It was similar with us. We were running against a wall, but we did not lose. I am not happy with that. You have to win games. The next game is the most important. Stange praised Palestine's organization, and said his side could find no way through, even when they were down to 10 men for the last 20 minutes due to the sending off of Mohamed Salah for 2 bookings. It is always the same problem if you face teams who are defending with 10 players, or 9, Stange, the former Iraq and Oman coach, said. They are staying very compact. How can you run with big speed at this group of players? The only result you will achieve are counter-attacks, and make an easy goal for the opponent. It is very difficult to play this kind of opponent. We tried everything to get down the wings, and to get behind the defenders. We tried to win this game from the very first moment, but we are running against an extremely well-organized team. Noureddin Ould Ali, Palestine's coach, said his side were proud to have made history. It was a historical point, the first point by Palestine in the Asian Cup. Ould Ali said. We studied all the strengths and the strong points of the Syria team, and worked on that. The Syrian team is a strong team, we should not underestimate its performance, but I would say the Palestinian players were real men in the field. The best chances had fallen the way of Syria, with each of their highly regarded strikers Omar Karbin, the 2017 Asian Player of the Year, and Omar Al-Soma, having sights of goal. But Abdelatif al-Badari, the Palestine captain, led a plucky rearguard as they shared the points. Every player wishes to play against the best attackers in Asia. Al-Badari said. Al-Soma is so strong, but I managed to control him and stop him from scoring. Updated, January 7, 2019, 10:16 am.